Hey, beautiful soul. Welcome. If this message found you, I think it found you for a reason. So on one hand, I'm grateful that it found you. On the other hand, I'm sorry that you need it. Or maybe you don't. I don't want to put anything on anybody here, right? Okay. So today's quote that I wanted to share with you is from Les Brown. And it says, don't let someone else's opinion of you become your reality. Take a minute to let that digest. Don't let someone else's opinion of you become your reality. I know, hard, right? Especially if some of these opinions that you have of yourself were imposed on you when you were very young. It's really hard to change that opinion. I get it. I'm not saying it's easy. What I want you to do is, when you have that thought about this opinion of yourself, I want you to challenge it. I want you to ask yourself, where's the first time I heard this? When's the first time I believed this? And then I want you to ask yourself, if somebody said that to your best friend and was saying your best friend is this, that, and the other thing, how would you respond to your best friend if your best friend was saying to you, Sarah thinks I'm a nutcase? How would you respond to Sarah? And then that's how I want you to respond to yourself. See, it was a trick I had to play with myself for years in order to challenge the negative self-talk or the negative opinions that people put on me that I owned. So for me, I had to constantly ask myself, hold on a second. If Barb was in this situation, what would I say to Barb? If Barb was owning that somebody had this opinion of her, and I know it's not true, and she should know it's not true, what would I say to Barb to encourage her to understand that that person's opinion is not valid? That's how you need to talk to yourself. You need to become your best friend. And for me, I had to trick myself into, what would I say to Barb? Honestly, that was my phrase. What would I say to Barb? Because it was the only way for me to help myself shift my perspective, right? Because I could talk nasty about myself all day long, but I would not let anybody talk nasty about Barb. And I wouldn't let Barb own anything that somebody else put on her that wasn't true. So I want to encourage you all to do not let anyone's opinion about you become your reality. Point blank, period. Because you are amazing. And 90% of the time when people are saying things, they're saying things based on an emotion, and often our emotions are not that great. And that's when we say the most hurtful things, right? So I really want you to challenge what in your life, or what thought or opinion do you have of yourself that didn't come from you? Because I promise you, most of them didn't come from you. All right, I'm starting to ramble now, so I'm going to shut this down. I wish you all a blessed day. I hope you find your worth. I hope you are surrounded by people that make you feel worthy. And if you don't have that right now, that's okay, because you can become your best friend. And you can treat yourself the way you would treat your best friend. And I promise you, other people that will see your worth and see your value will start coming into your life when you start seeing it yourself. All right, I love you. You're beautiful. Have a blessed day.